What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man, Stokesy Camel 330, and back at it with another video. And today we're continuing our talks. We are doing yet another toxic tier list ranking. Oh yeah. And we are going to be doing a tier list ranking of all the Ghostface reveals. But before we get into the actual beginning of the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 700 subscribers, just at 87 away now. Really help out your boy if you did subscribe. Also, if you missed my previous toxic tier list rankings I've done in the past, they're in a playlist on my YouTube channel if you'd like to check that out now. But with that being said, before we do an actual tier list ranking itself, and by the way, spoiler alert, because Ghostface reveals, forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video, but whatever. We have the categories, best of the best, which means they're the best Ghostface reveals ever, and they are flawless. Great means they're great, they're pretty good reveals, but they're not. There's a flaw about the reveal that's holding it back, like a minor one. Good, toxic goodness means they were good reveal, but they're not my favorite out of the franchise. Okay means they were just like, okay, I mean, some good stuff about it, some bad stuff about the reveal. Meh just means they're just meh reveal, like, meh, okay, that's the killer, I guess. And then toxic trash means dumpster fire, the worst killer reveals. Alright, so first up we have Jill from Halloween, from Scream 4. I almost said Halloween, I don't know why. And Jill was definitely out of all the Ghostfaces on this list, was definitely the smartest out of the bunch. And I think she was a great reveal. Jill goes to the best of the best. She almost killed Sidney Prescott. She almost killed almost everybody, actually. And her motive actually is pretty unique compared to all the other motives for the Scream franchise. So Jill goes best of best for me. I think she's one of the best Ghostface killers. So she goes there. Is this really a Ghostface reveal? This isn't a Ghostface reveal. This just... Okay, we'll ignore this because that's not actually a Ghostface reveal, but whatever. Then we got Mickey. And Mickey... I'll put Mickey in the good reveal. Originally, I would have probably put him meh or toxic trash, but after a rewatch of Scream 2, like, the beginning of January, I believe, I changed my mind. I think he's a good killer. I enjoy the idea of how he was all saying that once he goes to court, he'll say, like, the movies did it, or whatever, and make it seem as if he's very crazy, and he'll go to a psychiatric hospital instead of an actual prison, which I think that was a pretty interesting plan that almost worked. So, and his performance is super crazy and stuff, and I enjoyed his crazy performance in this. And Mickey is a good Ghostface killer reveal, so I'll put him there. Then we got Officer, I don't know what his name is. Honestly, I'm just gonna grab all three of the killers from Scream 6. They all go into toxic trash for me. The only thing I did not like about Scream 6 whatsoever was that final act and those Ghostface killer reveals. I think they're stupid. They were just trying to do the same exact plot line with Mrs. Loomis from Scream 2, who we'll eventually get to, but they were trying to do that with with them as Richie's brothers, as Richie's brother and sister and father, and it's just... I knew this one. I forgot what their names are. Who cares? Their reveals were just so stupid and so obvious, and yeah, it just goes to toxic trash. I didn't like the reveals at all. Speaking of Richie, we got Richie and their brother in Scream. This happened in Scream 5. And I like Richie as a killer. It's basically just doing a repeat of the first film, but him and Amber, that's what her name is, right? Him and Amber both have good motives for their killing spree, where it's about toxic fandom or whatever. And I thought that was a really interesting thing to spin on all the Ghostface killers. So I really enjoyed that reveal. And also, I forgot what the actor's name was, but he does a great job being balls to the walls crazy for his reveal. So he goes in the good tier. I think he's a good enough killer. I liked him. Then we got Roman from Scream 3. And Roman from Scream 3 is the only solo Ghostface killer in this whole entire franchise. And I don't know where to put him, because I'll put him in okay. He's okay. It's just he gets too whiny when he's explaining everything. When he says, says to Sydney, I'm your long lost brother or whatever, and just saying how Sydney was should have been him or whatever. It was just he was being super, annoying with his motives and stuff. But as for the actual shock value of the reveal, it was kind of meh, but he's the only, now that I think about it, I'll put him meh. He's the only solo Ghostface killer, and it kind of added a little interest in the brother-sister thing with Sydney, so he goes there, meh. He wasn't the worst, but he was just meh. Then, I don't remember what this dude's name was, but this was a meh reveal. He just basically did it because he liked Jill a whole lot, so... And there's nothing, he didn't pop up a whole entire lot in the movie, so that dude goes into meh. I forgot what his name was, but I'm pretty sure you guys all forgot it too, so. Then we got Mrs. Loomis. Kind of the same thing with Mickey. I originally didn't care for the reveals for Ghostface for Scream 2. And after a rewatch, I've gone to appreciate them a little bit more. So, Mrs. Loomis, I'll go in the good tier as well. Just how she's being this person, Debbie Salt, and then it's the eventual reveal that she's Billy Loomis's mother. I thought that was pretty interesting. In both of the reveals, I didn't see coming, but the first time when I watched Scream 2, I was going, who are these people? I don't care for them. And then, second rewatch, I was going, oh, you know what? They're actually pretty decent reveals. So, Mrs. Loomis goes into the good tier. Then we got Billy Loomis, and I'll grab Stu along with him. And Billy Loomis goes into best of the best, and so does Stu as well. Billy and Stu will forever be the greatest ghost faces in the franchise. Even though Jill is the smartest, she's not the best for me. Billy and Stu are still the best. Matthew Lillard plays Stu so great in the ending of the movie when he's all super crazy and stuff. I thought it was pretty enjoyable with his craziness. Billy is pretty good in here as well. They do a bunch of red flags where they actually throw him, where they throw you off, which I thought they did pretty well. And then when it's eventually revealed it is him, you go, oh, so it was him all along when we thought it was him. So best of the best for the ghost faces are Billy and Stu, so they go there. And it would be cool if Stu was still alive. That would be cool, but kind of a little bit late to do that reveal, ain't it? A little bit. And then lastly, we have Amber. Yes, like I said before, ignore this. This isn't actually a Ghostface reveal. Amber goes into the meh tier. Meh. She had a good motive, but she's just out of the two Ghostfaces in Scream 2022, she doesn't stand out as much as Richie does. So, yeah, that is my toxic tier list ranking of all the Ghostface reveals in the Scream franchise. But before we get into actual ending of the video itself, guys, do feel free to comment your list down below. But with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all next one, everybody. Peace out.